Welcome to CAPTV. I'm your host, Platinum Max Caster. We are in my backyard today, the Iron Paradise, as you see my home gym behind me. We're still in quarantine. We're still locked down. Things aren't back to normal. I think we're on the verge of opening up around here, these parts in New York, but we're all still waiting for wrestling to come back. So before we see a classic match from Creative Pros history, I want to give you another workout tip. Last week I gave you guys a tip, something wrestlers should be doing, something that I do to prepare for wrestling. And this week behind me is one of my favorite pieces of equipment. It is, dun dun dun, a car tire. The car tire to me replicates a person's body. It's not as heavy as the body, but it is big in an awkward shape. So this tire is probably only about, 20, 30 pounds. I've never weighed it, but when I first started wrestling, even before I started wrestling, I had this tire and I would pick it up and I would throw it down because I needed to know what it felt like to do that, to prepare myself to be a wrestler. So what I'm going to show you today is what's essentially going to be a power bomb. And the power bomb combines two important lifts in the gym. One is going to be a deadlift, and the other one is going to be a straight arm push down. So we're going to be working the back here. So I'll explain it real quick. When you go down to pick up this tire, you're going to be in a deadlift stance. You're going to want a wide base because the tire is wide. You're going to want to have both hands on it on either side. Flex the lats, keep the back straight, and pull up with your hips. Now, as you generate that power, it's going to come over your head, and you're going to throw it down. So let's watch. Okay. Firmly grasp it. Back straight, firm grip. Back straight, my stance is wide. And up, hips pop. Throw it down. So again, this is something that I did when I was learning how to wrestle, when I just started. You don't need a tire exactly if you don't have one. I think this is ideal because it's not going to break anything. It's not that heavy and it's a big awkward shape, but you can find something else, maybe a sandbag, a bag of concrete, as long as it doesn't break. You can get even a 45-pound plate, as long as I would suggest throw it on the grass so you don't crack your asphalt. You don't want to crack your asphalt. Anyway, so a classic match from Creative Pros history. It's coming up right now. I picked this match this week because if you watched wrestling over the weekend, you saw a really great match with one of Creative Pros graduates, one of our favorite people. I know a lot of people he's mean to, but I love him all the same. MJF. Big win on pay-per-view for AEW. So I figured let's get an MJF match on CAPTV. And this week we're going to see MJF versus his old tag team partner Bear Bronson versus Pat Buck, a three-way triple threat match for the Creative Pro title. That's coming up right now.
And now for the introductions. Introducing the challengers first. Hailing from Plainview, Long Island, New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, he is an AEW megastar. He is the prodigal son of Creative Pro.
And Cody Rhodes' best friend.
And Cody Rhodes' best friend, and is better than you, and you know it, Maxwell Jacob Freeman.
I don't know what the problem is. Everyone loves Cody. I would think they would love his best friend.
Introducing next.
I love MJF.
Hailing from Bear Mountain, weighing in at 260 pounds, Bear Bronson!
Very fired up, Bear Bronson. Crowd's fired up for Bronson.
Introducing their opponent, hailing from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the current reigning and defending Create a Pro champion, the Buzz Killer, Pat Buck!
Guys, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. The belt that Pat Buck is carrying right now, brand new. Creative Pro Wrestling.
Mark, you're drunk.
No.
You're
Creative
getting
Pro
drunk.
Wrestling is featuring a brand new championship belt, never been seen before.
I know you guys don't know that play, but I didn't even start talking yet, so.
Not letting MJF get a word in here.
Huh?
They're not letting MJF get a word in here.
Yeah, Mark, just hang out. We got it. We understand you're drunk.
Ladies, whoa, whoa,
There's two
whoa.
tall cans right.
Let me stand out here since both these guys are all unhinged. Ladies and gentlemen, just in case you are attacked, just in case you are deaf, dumb, blind, stupid, or by the looks of it, really poor, you are looking at the youngest and fastest rising star. Will you people stop singing?
These people got to let MJF talk. We do have a curfew.
Singing Sunshine with MJF's son.
Let me cut to the chase, okay? Let me cut to the chase. Ladies and gentlemen, your Creative Pro champion, Pat Buck.
Very vulgar chants from the Creative Pro audience at
I'll
MJF.
make your mama my bitch. Sit down.
Language. Language.
We got Pat Buck. We got Bear Bronson. Let's hear it for him.
Yay!
They're really talented. They're really good. But here's the thing. Are they all elite? No. No, they're really not. Do they have a contract like me? No. No, they really don't. Are they as good as MJF? No, no.
Gonna have to edit that out in post.
No matter how many times you white trash, stupid morons,
It's
tell
not.
me to shut up, it doesn't change the fact that I'm better than you, and you know.
Oh, and we are underway. Pat Buck and Bear Bronson knocking MJF back and forth.
Can't say I didn't see it coming. He's kind of asking for it.
Oh, and he is down. No words from MJF now after several strikes in the face by two of the scariest men I've ever seen in my life, Pat Buck and Bear Bronson. They're going head-to-head right now. Bear Bronson snatching the head early. Pat trying to fight his way out. Shoot off. Big tackle for Bear Bronson. Oh, MJF picking the leg right there.
Oh, Pat trying to take advantage with a roll-up.
Picking Pat Buck's leg now. Bronson and Pat got to be careful. They're just going to let MJF sit on the outside like that. He's going to keep picking their legs. He's going to keep taking cheap shots.
I don't think they're going to let him do that.
No, it does not look like they are. Oh, my God.
Pat's already cornered MJF as he rolls back in the ring, and I don't think he wants to look behind him.
Yeah, that's a bear in a hard place right there.
Real vulgar crowd today at Creative.
Oh, man.
Double kick to the gut.
Shoot off.
Oh, no. Back
big
up.
back body. A temporary alliance from Pat Buck and Bear Bronson right now takes MJF out with that.
Literally almost went through the ceiling.
Very true, Smart Mark. Very true.
You would know about that.
Too soon.
Another side headlock from Pat.
Shoots him off to the corner.
Off to the corner.
Dropped by Pat. A body slam to Bear Bronson.
Wow. Pat showing his strength early as we get some respect from Bronson and Buck. And here,
MJF is back.
MJF.
Max, just stop.
He does not like when he is not the center of attention. He has to get back in. Oh, God. Oh.
He's just got to be smarter. He's just going to keep getting punched in the face and kicked in the stomach.
It's his intelligence versus vanity right now. If people are cheering for someone else and not him, he is upset. Oh, my God.
Oh, Bronson going again. Oh, my God.
Oh, no. Oh,
Wow. Max is taking a real beating here. Maybe this was part of his plan. I don't want to jump the gun.
Now, let me tell you something. I mentioned before, MJF, a great friend of mine, I know for a fact that he has a plan. And I also know something else. This Creator Pro title is something that he really wants, and he's always wanted.
That really wants the crowd to fire up with him right now as Bronson holds MJF at bay. Oh, man.
Mark, you're right. Max has talked a lot about having that Creator Pro title as he's in anguish on the floor, Bronson and Buck.
Look, MJF is all over the world now, getting everywhere he wants to go. National television,
Right.
international waters, but that may not fill the hole that is left from his home promotion, his company, where he started.
here.
Where he started,
First
he has
match.
never been able to capture the Creative Pro Championship.
First match with, by the way, Bear Bronson.
Oh! MJF kicks the rope while Bronson and Pat were straddled on it.
Oh!
Oh! Man, double heat-seeking DDT.
Buck kicks out. Bronson, he kicks out too. But MJF has both men where he wants them.
This is the first time in the match MJF is standing tall while Bronson and Pat are both down. This is his chance right here to really assert himself.
Hey, like I said, he has a plan.
Chop to the throat on Buck.
Mark, you don't talk to him.
I talk to him all the time.
No, you don't.
Oh, my God.
Kyle's serenading him right now as he delivers strikes. MJF may talk a lot, but that does not mean he cannot get vicious when he has to.
Oh! Back chop!
How about that sunshine?
Well, his back's about to light up like the sun. Bronson really laying it on thick into MJF's back.
What's he doing here? Setting him up on the top turnbuckle. Pat Buck back up though.
Oh!
Beating Bronson in the back. Again, the strength from Pat Buck.
What the?
What? Holding him up while his legs are dead.
No!
Oh my God!
Pat!
The amount of time he held Bronson up there to hook MJF's head with Bronson's legs and throw them both forward. Very impressive by Pat Buck.
Very innovative as Buck now on a roll. Goes
Over
up
by
and
Pat.
over.
Ropes.
Bronson can't catch him. Oh! That doesn't feel good. That hurdles over the top of Bronson.
Bronson can't catch him right now.
Oh!
Back here. Very crafty from Pat Buck. But speaking of crafty, here comes MJF. 1, 2. Could not sneak the pin in. Can you get both of them?
Pat combination, neck breaker, DDT. Goes for the cover. MJF kicks out.
Yeah, Pat really outwitting his students in this one.
Now, you mentioned innovative. Pat Buck always impresses in moves like
You're drunk. It's okay.
Pat Buck always impressing with the innovative moves in matches like this. Multi-mans, four-ways, scrambles. He's got plans.
Well, a stalemate right here. Bronson hanging on, not letting Pat shoot him off. Pat gets it anyway. Bronson through, gets him up. Uranagi! He likes to follow that up with a senton.
Oh, no.
Oh, what's he going for here?
We've seen
No!
Package pile driver.
No, don't do it!
Pat! Taking both of his opponents out.
MJF with the big kick out.
Now, Bear Bronson took a split second to pander to the fans before he made that pin. And that could be the split second which is the reason that he's not the champion right now.
Yeah,
One, two, three.
it's a tough moment. You like to fire up, you like to keep that energy, but sometimes when the win is there, you got to go for it.
Sometimes you think of the greater good as a wrestler. You think, well, we got to let the fans in, so they come buy the T-shirts. They come by the merch table. They take the pictures, tell everyone how great you are. And, yes, you're right. It cost Bronson that title quite possibly. Now MJF getting the brunt of this strike exchange.
See the welts on MJF's back right now. It looks like he's about to get some new ones.
It's these three men going toe for toe, or I guess on knees, knee for knee.
Strike for strike, blow for blow. This is for the Creative Pro Championship. This is how much all three of these competitors want it. This is the dig deep time of the match.
Who's going to come out on top? Smart Money says it's Bronson. He's the biggest. Pat has the most experience, but MJF, he's willing to do anything.
Oh, flip to his feet.
Double eye poke.
MJF may be the dirtiest, and that's what's paid off right now.
Oh, now stop. Stop it, MJF.
Oh, pump kick by Bronson. Ooh, spinning kick by Pat. Forearm by MJF. Oh, by Bronson. All three men are down.
Fans are loving this. Fans are loving the action here at Creative Pro.
Guys, I would be remiss if we did not talk about how Pat Buck is the champion right now. One might say he is the champion because of some actions by Bear Bronson last show.
Well, Bronson helped Pat out last show, but that was only when Pat was already at a numbers disadvantage. Bronson merely evened the odds and got rewarded with this title match right now. But, oh!
Ooh,
All right. Holding on to the ref, distracting him and low blowing Pat.
Obviously, the ref didn't see that.
Here comes Bronson.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
going for that German. MJF fights it off. For a German of his own.
Oh,
Hit-
wow.
Oh, my God, right on his head. Bronson is out! Oh, God.
Bronson going for the cover. MJF in the ropes.
Pat has to be aware. They're smart by Pat. Pat knows that he does not have to be pinned to lose the Creative Pro Championship tonight, and was able to break that pin cover up.
You would assume
Oh!
Jeez.
MJF will be down for a while. This is a good time to capitalize.
Battle of power here. Who has the harder strikes? Who is the stronger competitor? Who can take the blows? Who can give the blows? Bronson laughing right now. Seems to be enjoying this with Pat Buck.
Ooh, kick to the gut. What's he thinking? Package pile driver?
Spins out.
Ooh!
Foot to the face.
Oh, what do we got? Oh, jeez. Backdrop.
Oh, no! Oh! Oh! Very narrowly able to escape. Pat Buck was. Now
Roll up.
capitalizing. 3, that's it!
Wow. Pat Buck, the trainer, outsmarts the students.
Wow, incredible move by Pat. Narrowly avoiding getting the MJF pile driver right on top of him. He was able to sneak the pin off of Bronson. Extremely crafty by
Wait a
trainer
minute.
Pat Buck.
Great match.
Hey, we mentioned it.
It's Sprite.
It's
Spite out here, Johnny Class, former champion. Bear Bronson is the reason he's no longer the champion. And Pat Buck is the current champion.
yeah, last month Bronson was able to come out and even the odds.
Guys,
But-
the current tag team champions here at Creative Pro.
I thought they'd be happy. They beat the Shook crew today.
Oh, MJF is not happy about Spite interfering in this match right now. Going head to head with Johnny Class. This is combustible. What's going to happen here?
MJF knows he's better than Clay. Oh, no.
Now joining in the assault.
An unholy alliance.
Bronson was able to even the odds last month, but I
Wait
don't
a
know.
minute! Who's this? Oh,
Oh my God.
it's Beefcake.
It's Bear Beefcake.
One
We've
half
seen
of
him
Bear
all
Country.
over.
It is Beefcake! One half of Bear Country, a tag team with Bear Bronson, and he's here to help out his partner. Oh! Are we gonna see it?
I don't know if they can do it in this facility.
Oh, Bronson might hit his head.
Oh my God. What could he be going for? You may have seen this move before. Bronson on top of Beefcake's shoulders. Oh my God! Bear Country is here at Create-A Pro. Oh. Is this a look into the future? Is this a look into the future? Maybe what's to come? Bear Country possibly holding gold, tag team gold here at Create-A Pro Wrestling.